takeover of the List with Debbie D. I'm here with Liz Foltz. Very honored to be here, the founder of a wonderful brand. And she has a magic cream that is brand new. If you missed it last week when she had her today's special, we had a whole day of Nakery. We were able to get a few more for this show because they said, Debbie, would you like to have, you know, the List takeover, you know, with Nakery? I said, absolutely. Everything kept selling out. You guys are in luck. We have the magic cream, and this was invented for a surgeon. What's great about this, think of it this way. If you have problems with, you know, joint problems and just soreness and swelling and all that, I can't make medical claims, but what I can tell you are the results are phenomenal with this. There are hosts around here that are using this. Poor Bobby Ray Carter had some knee problems. She said, Debbie, you've got to use it. I'm a side sleeper. My shoulder gets really, really sore, so I'm using it. Liz, I want you to talk about something invented for a surgeon that can bring us relief. It really is magic. I mean, it's not to sound cheeky.
No, exactly. And you know, it's interesting because my chemist had this bright yellow jar on her desk, and I said, what is this? And she said, oh, you can't have it. And I said, well, what is it? She said, well, it's got stem cells and arnica, St. John's wort. It's a really unique recipe. There's no water in it, but it's pure ingredients that really help with any kind of issues in the shoulder, the lower back. But the surgeon was having issue with his wrists and his hands. So long story short, I was able to get my hands on this recipe. It is the most incredible product to use. I actually keep it in my kitchen for if anyone comes over, they're like, Liz, I fell and my lower back, right? Like you were saying about tennis, you were saying that, so for example, Christine is a tennis player and has issues with her elbow and has been using the magic cream and now cannot live without it. This is a product that actually I carry in my purse. I have one in the kitchen. I keep one on the sink. You never know. If you're someone that, you know, you hit things a lot, you bruise easily, and you're like, gosh, I wish I had a powerful form of arnica. That's what's inside of here. It's something, Debbie, that you just want to have in your arsenal. And
Absolutely.
I'm so glad that we have a little left.
You guys, we were able to secure just a little bit. It's $21.50. What I love, I just want to show you the way that it looks. I have it on my knees right now, so I don't know what it is, but when it gets really, really cold, and you may know what I'm talking about, my knees start to give me problems. Shoulder at night gives me problems. And you're just going to put, oh, we didn't take the, did we not take the thing off of here? But you're just going to put a little bit on, and I'll get it off in just a second. You're just going to put a little bit on, but if you use St. John's wort, if you use, you know, capsicum, you know what I'm talking about. If you have that soreness and you're like, you just get older. And it's like you take a bath and you stretch the wrong way, you put on your shoes the wrong way, and all these little ouches, you know? This is what you need. I want you to talk about how this provides the nourishment to your skin, improves the look of your skin texture, Liz, but most importantly, everybody is talking about how it helps when you have that soreness and those aches.
Exactly, and typically you probably say, okay, well, I go to the drugstore, I buy one of those menthol products, and it numbs things, and then I just keep putting it on and on and on and on. With a magic cream, you're going to use it whether it's your lower back, whether it's your knees, and it's a bright yellow color, which is the capsicum. The capsicum, it delivers it deep into the skin. You'll see there, it's a bright yellow color, but that's all the actives, and right when it goes in, it just helps. It soothes, it, right? Well, great example. So Donna Kay is an artist, a beautiful artist, and in the mornings when it's cold, she's like, Liz, my hands just feel so stiff. I started using the magic cream, and now she's like, I don't have to wait until the afternoon to be my artist. She can actually start drawing and writing in the morning.
Wow. You guys, and for those of you who type a lot, and those of you who write a lot and use your hands a lot, what I love is just putting it on my knee even before I came out here on the show, because I'm changing shoes. You know, 1 minute I, you know, have on sneakers, or I have on boots, and then I have on high heels, and my knees have taken a beating. My shoulder, because I'm a side sleeper. You guys, this helps. And if you use St. Wort, and you use the capsicum, this is, you know what I'm talking about. Aches and pains, this is just something, if you have what they call, I don't know, I won't say arthritis, but if you just have something sore, I want you to try it, because I can't make medical claims, but what I can tell you is everybody who's had some little aches and pains and little bumps and bruises here, they feel better with this. It has a wonderful aroma to it, and you feel it working. It's all actives, and that's very important when you're talking about all actives. And can you drive that point home? Because for $21, $7 to get it home, free shipping, because I don't want to be on all of these pills trying to deal with some of my little aches.
Exactly.
This is natural beauty, clean beauty.
Clean beauty. Clean beauty of a product that is waterless, that was designed for a surgeon, for his hands and his wrists, and you put it on, it's a bright yellow color, and it goes to work immediately. You're not gonna be reapplying and reapplying and reapplying. It's not a chore, but I will tell you that if you have, for example, her elbow that always bothers her, if you have that issue, you're not gonna think about it. You can go about your day.
That's right.
You're not even gonna have to worry. As you were saying, you know, one of the hosts was coming down the hall and was holding her knee, and so I gave her some.
So it made me put it on my knee.
I made you put on your knee today.
Yes.
That's right.
Because I heard the story already.
Yes, yes, and you know, it's a game changer. And maybe you live with someone, maybe you know someone who's constantly saying, my lower back, my lower back. It's a true story, actually. One of you wrote to me and said, Liz, I had fallen, I was in the bathroom, I had this in the cupboard, and I grabbed it, and I rubbed it on my back, and I thought, uh-oh, I'm gonna have to wait for my husband to get home, I'm gonna have to wait. She said that she put it on her lower back, Debbie, and was able to stand straight up.
My knees, I'm telling you,
right?
I feel the improvement in my knees. I'm gonna go home and put it on my lower back. What I love is anything that is clean beauty, and I want you to research that. That's none of the bad stuff, all that stuff you can't pronounce. You need to stop using that. You can research that on your own time, but this is all clean beauty. And what I love is if you use St. John's Wort and you use capsicum and those type of products, those ingredients are in here. So when you're talking about all actives, when you're talking about more than 4 flow ounces, look how big this is. So last week we sold over 10,000. We sold out. We sold out before the evening was up. Liz launched her Today's Special last Friday, and by 5 o'clock in the evening, there were no more. We sold 10,000 units, and so I'm telling you, you guys, the fact that we got it back in stock, it was out of stock for a long time. When we've sold 11,321, I want you to get it home and try it. You have 30 days. Put it on your knees, put it on your elbows, put it on your lower back, put it on your hands. For all of you who do all that typing and sewing and crafting, and you just get sore, and there's something about the cold, Liz,
right.
Because I was feeling it in my knees, and you put this on, it just feels better. It feels less sore. I can't explain it.
Right.
And what I like is I don't like to swallow pills. It's like I have to eat a piece of bread. I'm like, kids are going down. I want something that is clean beauty.
Exactly, and something you don't have to think about. So maybe, again, you live with some, maybe it's you, or maybe like Donna Kay, you wake up in the morning, you're like, well, I've got to wait until 3 o'clock in the afternoon because, it's cold out, my hands feel stiff, I'm a writer, but I can't do anything about it. Now that you're using it, you can do your artistry. She writes beautiful books. She can use her hands. It's not bothering her anymore. So you've got the St. John's Wort. Yes, you've got your arnica, your capsicum, your magnesium, ingredients that you probably have heard about, but it's a waterless formula. So what that means is just a little, I'm talking a little pea size. Use it on your neck, whether you are always grabbing your neck or maybe it's your shoulder, whatever the case may be. Little pea-sized amount, put it down, you're not even gonna think about it. And if you live again with somebody that complains, maybe it's their hip, maybe it's their lower back, maybe it's their knees.
Shoulder.
Yes.
I mean, just
neck,
the shoulder.
the
We're looking down at our computer, looking down at our phone. I wanna show you what this looks like, because if you use St. John's Wort and you're into that whole, let me just research how I can do things in a more natural way, it's just gonna have just a little bit, and it dissipates. And you see how it just really absorbs in your skin, and you're going to feel it go to work because it's all actives. I love when I kind of just get that warm feeling and it's working. Put it on your knees, put it on your elbows, put it on those sore fingers and hands, and see if you see the difference, because it is very, very popular. It was created for a surgeon, and when the scientists get together and they're creating it for doctors and surgeons, you have the good stuff, Liz.
Yeah, you got the good, that's why I said, oh my gosh, our ladies are gonna love this, that have issues with their hands, issues with their knees, issues with their lower back. I know a lot of you say, Liz, the husband hip, yeah. Here you go. You guys, I want you to order it, 857-961. We're very busy on the phones because it's only $7 and some change to get home. Use the QR code.